Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about Cosmos Atom. Last update was 4 days ago, and in my last update we were around $34. I did say at the time that I would expect here a further price drop. Now that is happening at the moment, and the only thing that is holding Cosmos Atom here currently up is here the 200-day moving average, currently sitting pretty much exactly where the price currently is. The price did already today go slightly below the 200-day moving average. You can see that, and we can see how the market is actually rolling over. We can see a very strong downtrend overall. You can see here how the 200-day moving average was reached, was even broken briefly, but within today it managed to rebound basically above the 200-day moving average, but only really today. Not that long ago actually, it did break it briefly. As you can see here, that was here at 12 o'clock. We're now at, in this hour here, that's all UTC by the way. But there you go. I mean, it's moving down together with other cryptos as well that were in a very similar bullish pattern. You know, Cosmos was as well in this sort of potentially bullish pattern, yeah, but I did remain skeptical throughout. You will remember that I talked about this here potentially being a wave B, and that I wouldn't be too ambitious here and too positive about Cosmos breaking the all-time high. Now luckily that warning was hopefully did help some of you not to FOMO in, because after that the price did break, made a double top, triple top even here on the 4-hour chart, and then did break down, and we're making here a series of lower highs, and also here a lower low, and currently we're making we're waiting here for that next lower low. But the 200-day moving average is currently holding the price. The 20-day moving average didn't, the 50-day moving average didn't, so it's really just this 200-day moving average. We can also define in this downtrend a downtrending line that we need to keep here on the radar. And I think just in summary, what we need to see, or what we need to understand here, is that these cryptos like Terra Luna, Cosmos, maybe AVAX, I need to double check AVAX, I haven't had a look at it for a while, that they have been much later with their correction. Yeah, you will remember Cardano started among one of the first, together with Quant, for example, with Coty. They were starting very early with this correction. Then obviously the likes of Bitcoin started, and then the last ones were here the likes of Terra Luna, Cosmos, Harmony One, Phantom, I think. And because they had a very strong wave B, and now they have to fall all the way from up there. Matic was one of them as well, and now they have to do all this correction that Bitcoin did already. And yeah, we have only just reached not even the 0.5 Fibonacci level at $26. I think if we break that, which I think we will, I think as well, you have here an ABC correction, and we need to break that down. You know, we need to break, and it's similar to what I mean. You can see here on the chart this uptrend. I think this might be here an important level as well. So you can see that actually this is ascending trend line, but we had a look today at Chainlink, and Chainlink has a very similar pattern where we also have an ascending trend line here, and that, I mean, that was broken here already a few days ago. So it's not like that the price always has to stay above such an ascending trend line. So to do this ABC properly, it needs to break it, needs to see at least $20. To be fair, we're not too far away from that anymore, but I think more realistically we might even see here the $16 level, and maybe even $12. Now that would be the level that we are reaching here for many other cryptos as well, between the 0.887 Fibonacci level or Fibonacci retracement level and the 0.786 Fibonacci retracement level. For a crypto in the current wave pattern that they are all doing, or most of them are doing, this would be the logical move, in terms of what they can do to get basically into this target area. It remains interesting with Cosmos Atom, considering that it has already dropped from all the way up there, 30-40%. You know, it is already quite interesting, but I think we're going to see further downside potential, especially as it's not looking bullish here at all with this series of lower highs. I think for a first investment it might be interesting for anybody who's really interested in Cosmos. I mean, and at the moment generally prices across the board are interesting. If I was going in now, it would be By the way, I don't own Cosmos. It would be with a very small percentage, similar to what I said yesterday with Terra Luna, where I also expected another price drop, and today we saw one. I do expect further price drops, yeah, considering also what I do expect for Bitcoin, yeah. So I would personally probably wait, or only go in with a little percentage here if someone's interested in dollar cost averaging. Again, that is no financial advice. It's only what I would do, and then just wait for further price drops. I think because it is so early, still it's only dropped like 38%. A lot of people say, always it is very strong in the current correction, and that's true, but it's only because it has had a very strong wave B, yeah, which actually means that what goes up needs to come down, and it actually means that it can fall still more. Yeah, we've seen that with Terra Luna, for example, today. I mean, yes, and always there are some things that are happening in the background which might have triggered that again, but still we need to see these FIB levels. So it remains interesting. I think we're going to drop a little bit more. Next support levels here, as I said, $26, $22 would be then the next FIB level, and after that you have here the $15.75 and the $12. And these levels I think we could all see in the further downtrend. As soon as I see something changing, as always, I will certainly let you know. Now, this just because I say we're going to see further price drops here in the ongoing correction doesn't mean we couldn't see a little bit of a move up. Yeah, I mean, the fact that now we have come all the way down to the 200-day moving average, where you can see we're bottoming out a little bit here. We haven't made a lower low compared to the previous one, means we could find temporary support here. But on the other hand as well, we haven't seen a major reaction to the 200-day moving average. Yeah, bear that in mind. It's not like that we did a V shape here yet or so. It's actually quite weak. You can actually see that probably the reason why, let me go back to the 4-hour chart here. The reason why we saw here back in the 22nd of January such a strong reaction to the 200-day moving average was that on the 4-hour chart we were very, very much oversold. Now this time you're not that much oversold, therefore probably also the reaction is less strong. But if we take a look, for example, on the 4-day chart, which is quite meaningful in terms of the indicators, we can see that Atom has only just now crossed here the 50 line on the RSI to the downside, so in a bearish range. And also on the MACD, we are on our way down here, probably get a bearish cross here very soon, and that could indicate further downside potential. Let's take a final look on the weekly chart, and here we already had the bearish cross on the MACD. Therefore, I am quite confident that we're going to see further price drops. Should anything change on the chart, of course, I will keep you updated, let you know. And I think we're going to see some further price drops with Bitcoin as well. All right, hopefully you liked the update about Cosmos Atom. If you did, please smash the like button and subscribe. And if you want to see any further content, additional content, see my own buy and sell orders, then yeah, maybe consider to join as a channel member, and you can do that on my website or here on YouTube, and you can find a link for both options in the description. Thanks for watching. Thank you. Bye-bye.